Hi, I'm divorce attorney Kevin Kensik, and I'm doing this to hopefully answer some questions you might have about support in a divorce case. Basically, in a divorce, there are three different types of support. There's child support, there's what we call spousal support, or some people refer to it as alimony, and there's also a hybrid of the two called family support. Child support, of course, is support based upon the needs of the children, and there's a formula we use in California called the guideline formula. It's derived from the family code, and there's a program that the courts use and that lawyers use to calculate child support. Some of the factors that go into determining child support are your income, your gross income, your spouse's gross income, how many children that you have, and another major factor is the timeshare percentage that those children spend with each parent. So when we input those types of things, basically the program will calculate the child support. As lawyers, usually there's disputes a lot of times about the timeshare percentage that the children spend with each parent, and also there are often disputes about how much a person's actual income is. The other type of support is called spousal support or alimony. When we calculate what we call temporary support, we use that same program that we use to calculate child support to calculate alimony. And the biggest factor in alimony is the difference in the respective incomes between the spouses. Depending on that, the program will calculate an amount of spousal support or alimony. Also, you should take into consideration the fact that if a person is paying spousal support, they can claim that as deductible, as a tax deduction, whereas they cannot do that for child support. Likewise, a person who's receiving alimony is going to have that money treated as taxable income, so that's something to think about as well. Family support is a little more unique, and it's a hybrid of those two, and I'm not going to go into detail here. However, you should note that in these divorce cases there are two different phases of support. There's the temporary phase, and that's the amount of support that's paid using that program while the divorce case is going on. And then there's what we refer to as permanent support, which is the amount that's either determined by the court or by agreement of the parties, and that's the amount we put in the judgment or the marital settlement agreement. Also keep in mind that the court retains jurisdiction over child support, and they usually retain jurisdiction over alimony as well. What this means is even after the case is over, sometimes months or years later, either party can petition the court in the event of a significant financial event. For instance, if someone paying support loses a job or has a big pay reduction, they can petition the court to have that support reduced. Likewise, if someone has a large pay increase or a promotion, that might be grounds to adjust the support. Either way, if you have questions about your support, or if you have a problem with Child Support Services Department, I also handle those cases as well. Please give me a call. I'm attorney Kevin Kensik, and I'll be happy to answer your questions.